Hey guys, Dakara here, welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Grimm, Season 4, Episode 3, I think. The episodes at the beginning of this season have been really good. We're diving into the life of Nick not being a Grimm, and the introduction more so to Trouble being a lead Grimm. So it is, yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. I just hope that Trouble's okay, because the last we saw, she was being kidnapped. So, yeah. I'm going to roll the intro and we're going to get stuck into it. So here we go, guys.
I don't know where I was.
Oh yeah, and the connection between Adeline and Nick.
You said you saw something?
Some kind of old room.
You're scaring me.
Yeah, me too.
A cell.
I'm not gonna fall down.
You kind of just did.
I got the door. Let me drive.
Well, it's kind of a distraction from Trouble. Trouble and Woo, that is. I need to know that she's okay.
Look at me. Look at me. You're the Grimm. Detective Burkhart took you in. Why? Does he know you're a Grimm?
Don't say anything.
There are people who find what you are and what you can do very important. They would be extremely interested in your services.
Meaning her?
I'm sorry you had to do it like this, but I had to make sure you were who I thought you were.
Oh, so she's just letting her go now. What the hell?
And Teresa, tell no one. For your sake.
But you can tell, I was going to say Grimm then, but you can tell Nick.
You're late.
I recognise him. I've seen him in something else before.
Keep your eye on the prize, kid. You'd be world champion someday.
Please don't.
What is going on? Is this to get his vest inside out or something? Yeah. Lowly.
Let's get him out there. Let's go, kid.
So that sort of amps him up. Would the same thing not happen in the ring, though?
Son of a bitch. Broke my jaw. Get the hell out of here. This ain't over.
Well, this isn't a fair fight, is it? Unless the other guy is vesting as well. Jeez Louise. Boxing's such a strange sport, innit?
I just wish things were back to...
What? Normal?
I don't even know what that is anymore. Being a Grimm? Not being a Grimm? Not being a Grimm and knowing?
It's not the reason.
You wanted to know why we have a murder suspect staying with us.
I think you're gonna have to tell him the truth, Nick.
I'm not a Grimm anymore. What am I supposed to tell him?
That you were once a Grimm?
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, she's not Trouble? I was convinced she'd just tell him. Probably thinking she's keeping him safe though, right?
Just 3 more, and we're fighting in Las Vegas.
So he's thinking of money and he's thinking of the kid.
There seems to be an unprecedented level of activity in the macula. Percentage of women have a 4th cone that allows them to see colors invisible to the rest of us.
Is that true?
In the area where the abnormality appears, there could be a 4th or even a 5th cone. No one can really see the world the way everyone else sees it. People with special vision tend to be unaware of it.
Know of Vesson? Don't know of Vesson.
And Juliet is really struggling with the whole finding a cure for Nick thing.
You blame her?
No, not at all. I mean, we get it. It's just...
It's Nick's choice.
Didn't so much ask, more suggested.
She told you.
finding a cure might be the only way for her and Nick to have a normal life together. Sort of thinking maybe we should talk to your captain. He might know what was in the potion that...
Or at least where he got it.
So they're still doing it, just on the low.
Hey.
We've not seen Bud in ages.
Everybody's kind of on edge, not knowing, is she good, is she bad? You know, in a way, maybe it's sort of good news. You know, having 2 Grimms.
Well, you've still just got the one.
Nick can't see us anymore.
Oh my God, he's blind?
No.
This is worse than I thought.
You know, probably best you don't tell anybody about this.
I gotta get home and not tell anybody.
He's too cute. I've missed him.
You got my money?
No, but they're there to finish the job. I mean, what did he expect to happen? Seriously. He's sitting there on his own. Silly bean.
What'd the doctor say?
It's all good. What do we got, Will?
Why not just say, like, something in my eye is inflamed and then move on?
Hey, Nick. Nick, we really need to talk.
He's being persistent with it. He's going to have to come into the fold, surely. They've tried the lying thing. It's not worked.
If I hadn't given her to Victor, he would have killed me.
Loving the PJs there, Renard.
To give my granddaughter to the royals? I know you better than that. However, it would be advantageous if the royals thought.
Oh, you're smart. Renard, everything makes sense.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can come back.
No, please, come here. We need to talk.
Yes, you do.
They need to know what she used and how she did it. They won't be able to do this without my help.
You think Nick can help keep them from finding her?
Yes, as a Grimm.
Yeah, to be honest, we need him back as a Grimm. We do.
To beat a Hexen beast like Adeline, you need a Hexen beast like me.
She's quite scary, isn't she? All Adeline wants is her baby. Is this going to trigger to Nick again now? Those effects are so good now. So good.
Murder.
Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore, you gotta be kidding.
It's the coach that did it, isn't it? Because he cares about him.
I help Xboxes whenever I can.
Is he going to be vesting as well? That or he'll take the fall for him.
With some drunk at a bar somewhere. Wouldn't have been the first time.
He's lying. The coach is lying. Calling it now.
Bobby's one of the guys in my dressing room. I hit him too hard, didn't I?
Didn't do nothing he didn't get paid for.
Unless it's him. But that just seems too obvious, like the obvious choice, no? Plus, I feel like he wouldn't do anything himself. He wouldn't use his own hands. He'd just pay someone else to do it.
It's cheating, right? If he's vesting. That kind of edge can turn you into a killer.
Mm.
Stan, Abe, and Clay.
That's what I was wondering.
Bring trouble in on this. No.
Why not? Because of Wu?
She could tell us what kind of vesting we're dealing with.
True.
Just got killed last time, Hank.
Oh, he's just trying to protect her. She doesn't want... Yeah. She needs to train up.
There's a lot to learn. The more you teach her, the better she's going to.
Also a good point. Oh my God. I don't know whose side I'm on.
We need her to be her best.
I think I'm on Hank's.
Don't do that.
What, in the rockery?
Look for a book that won't open.
She knows.
Won't that make it kind of hard to read?
Just find it.
Oh, it'd be cool if she stuck around for a bit.
We want you to spend some time at the gym.
Doing what?
Working out. The boxer we're looking at is Clay Pitt. All we want to know is who's vesting.
Got it.
You see something, you call.
She does what she's told. I mean, yeah, she goes off sometimes. She can't help herself, but she is good, like.
Stan discovered Clay about a year ago. He told me my son had something special.
So he scouted him out.
What about Clay's dad? He around?
No. Took off a long time ago.
No contact with him?
We will be hearing from him soon as Clay hits it big.
Maybe more to do with his dad as well?
3:02 p.m. yesterday. Place a call to Stan Kingston lasted 23 seconds.
Because he was after that money.
Trouble.
I didn't ask what you are.
All boxers have full names.
I don't.
Oh, you even like boxing?
Doesn't she need sunglasses on?
You a fighter?
That's right. We're gonna get a few bouts, make a little money.
Hurricane!
Did I say I was a fighter? I misspoke.
Getting in or you getting out?
Skedaddle, trouble. Skedaddle.
Guess I'm getting in.
Oh no. Just after I said that she's a good girl that listens.
Keep your hands up.
There's a slight size difference here, but looking for trouble, she is a Grimm.
Didn't I tell her not to get in any fights?
She's fighting a horse or a Tauren. You want to keep that in though. Fighting dirty.
What?
Why are they back, Abe? They must know what I did.
You did not kill Bobby Moore.
You don't know.
He did. He's going to say, I know you didn't because I did.
As long as we're a team, they'll never know what you did.
Such a manipulator, this guy, isn't he?
A lot of press is gonna be there tonight. Gonna make your mama proud.
Had to use his mama planting that seed. Because that's what he's doing it all for, him and his mum.
Do as you're told.
Knew it. I knew it. Oh, he's one too. Are they different breeds of Vesson?
Abe too, but a different kind.
Oh, he is a different kind, okay. He had those spikes, like, round here, though, and in his chest. It looked like that pattern. I mean, was it his chest? I feel like it was.
6 stones in, 3 stones high, through the wall. You must try.
You were telling the truth? What in the world? What, you're just going in there? Something bad's gonna happen here. I can feel it. That's normal, isn't it? Totally normal, that. He sent her to him.
My name is Hoffman.
Hoffman?
You want to find your baby?
You know a way out? I've got to find her.
I mean, does he look like he's been out?
Get me out of here.
It's a treacherous journey. You'll need your strength.
Oh God, what's he gonna offer here?
Here, eat this.
Oh my God, you have food.
Adelind? Oh, this is sussy, this is. This is sussy. What is she imagining this? This guy not real?
Knife. That's a good idea, because that'll open it right up.
It will with the blood. Oof.
Here's the spell she used.
So get your phone and take a picture.
I need a place that's untainted by another hexen beast.
We could go to the spy shop.
What? I mean, yeah. Sure.
I mean, he screamed then like it wasn't the other. This is someone different, isn't it? Because why would he have screamed? He's seen Dan before.
Others around. This beast cannot be trusted.
That was in his chest, though.
Bull-like Vessin that morphs into rage when provoked. However, despite their inherent ability, it is not in their nature to fight.
I bet Clay's the same type of Vesson.
Yeah,
He
because
doesn't even like boxing.
Yep, exactly, exactly.
What is it?
A note. I killed Bobby Moore.
So he just planted that there.
Anyone who doesn't belong here should go. This is arrest.
How is that harassment?
What I do? That's right, dude. Grimm here.
I guess they went for the obvious choice then. It was him. I literally thought he just didn't want to get his hands dirty, so he would just pay someone else to do it. You win some, you lose some. She's gonna rip that off.
You broke his neck. He attacked officers of the law. You were not even here. Calling it in.
You need to run, Trouble. I thought she ripped his horn thing off. Didn't realize she snapped his bloody neck.
Now the fans and the reporters, they're all waiting for you.
It's the mum that's the killer?
Look at me.
Oh no. Maybe I'm wrong.
I only want what's best for you.
Well then don't make him fight then.
I got you the best manager and the best trainer, and they did what I told them to.
Yeah, no way. That's so much better. I mean, it's not, but a good twist, I mean.
You get out there and you fight! Get up!
It's disgusting.
Kill her before she kills us. I'm done.
Well, he can't fight now.
Wait.
He'd rather break his own arm than fight. It was a decent twist, though. What's with all these bad mothers?
I wonder if Adelind understood the risk to herself when she made this spell. Ties them together in unpredictable ways.
There we go.
Hopefully, you'll have what we need.
If we don't have it, I'll get it.
Nightshade.
Got it.
What's Renard's mum's name again? Can someone remind me of her name in the comments, please? Why the masks? Why? Right outside the spy shop as well. Great, great. Love that for them. This show just gets better. It really does. Each season, the quality just improves every time, and episode by episode, I'm just more and more invested. I think that Trouble was definitely a game changer. I know I've said it before, but she was with her introduction to the show for sure. I like that Grimm, I keep calling him Grimm and I don't know why. I like that Nick has admitted that, you know, he wants those powers back. Not directly, but I think his inner feelings came out there, and then he doubted himself when Juliet said what she said, because we all know Juliet doesn't want it. So she's made that clear to Rosalie and Monroe. And I love that Monroe and Rosalie are still doing what they have to do despite Juliet's wishes, because in this situation I feel as though it's always best to get a cure or to do the research, and then it's up to them if they use it. Then, like, you've done your bit, you've given that option. If she doesn't want to use that, if he doesn't want to use that, then that's fine. But it's the same, like, in his job, yes, he could be a policeman, and he has been a policeman without knowing that he's a Grimm. And obviously he's been a detective whilst being a Grimm, so he knows the differences. And it's one of those things, like, once you are in the know, surely you're in more danger then, because you're more aware of what the dangers are. So it's, do you fight that? Do you put Trouble in danger like that? Or do you just wave the white flag and pass it on to someone else? But I think once you know, you can't ignore it. So therefore, I think he needs his powers back. I really do. And then he can train Trouble up to the highest degree, because she's a great fighter and she's got great instincts as well. I think she's a little inexperienced when it comes to those decision making. I don't know. That's my opinion on things anyway. Whether or not they go down the route of reintroducing those gifts, I think they will. Personally, I think they will. I mean, the show is called Grimm. But again, if they want to push Trouble into that spotlight, that's a possibility as well. I do really like Renard's mum. I do. I think she's a really interesting character. She's clearly very skilled at what she does, and 100% on Renard's side with things. So if Renard needs or wants something, she is there to provide that. She literally saved him from dying, so I want to trust her. The only thing is, I think if she believes Renard is in danger, or she knows what's best for Renard, then she's going to do that too. And that's where I get a little bit nervous, especially when it comes to Nick and the team there. I mean, Monroe being all like jumpy around her was hilarious to see as well. And I feel like Monroe's a good judge of character. So we shall watch this space when it comes to her. Wu is still very much pushing the whole conversation, and I think that the longer that they put it off, the worse it's going to get. They've tried the lies, it hasn't worked, and I think honesty will be the best policy here. What worries me is if Wu completely freaks out over it, but personally I think he will find reassurance because he's not alone, and what he saw was true. He isn't crazy, similarly to how Hank went through that as well. They just need to talk to him. They really do. Denying and pushing things off, it's going to destroy their friendship. That's the other thing as well, is do they choose the friendship and the work colleague, or do they choose him as a person? Because Nick's just said now that he knows everything, he can't just continue his life as he normally would. Does he want Wu to have to go through that? I think he will be looking out for him and doing what he believes is for his best interest, but again, it's such a difficult conversation to have, so I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. It looks as though Renard's on the mend as well, which is nice to see. He can't get out of bed just yet, but it's understandable. I'm just glad that he's survived. I really am, because he's such a big part of the show. And Adeline's on the way out somewhere. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand this whole guy in this other room and how the walls are moving now. And it seems like a trap to me. I don't trust. I do not trust at all. Like, what is he getting out of that? Absolutely nothing. Has Victor asked this guy to do this? Just don't know. I do not know. But I'm intrigued. We had the Monster of the Week as well in this one, and I do think the twist was genuinely good. And it's nice to see some new Vesson as well. And seeing Trouble, you know, take lead on some of those as well. So yes, I'm very happy with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and this reaction. If you did, give this video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you could be so kind. But as always, there is no pressure here. I'd just love to have you. A massive shout out to all of my patrons and my members. You guys are unbelievable. I'm very, very fortunate to have you, and I really hope you're enjoying the content, and I hope to see everyone very soon for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. And now it's time for a comment from the Dat Pack, and today I've chosen the lovely Michelle. And Michelle says, from my 402 reaction, I also really like Trouble. She really has been very helpful too. I'm not happy with what Adeline did to Nick though. Again, I had no sympathy for her whatsoever when watching the first time. Everything she's going through has been due to her own actions. She was going to sell her baby to the royals without a care at all about what would happen to the baby. But now she's realised she actually loves the baby, and that's all she cares about. Understandable, but she's still an awful person doing awful things for selfish reasons. Instead of asking for forgiveness and trying to get on the good side of Nick and Renard, she resorted to what she prefers to do. I was not a fan of how much she continues to throw Nick and Juliet's life into upheaval. Okay, my rant was shorter than this time. I'm sensing a theme here. And everything you're saying is true though. I mean, Adeline has made all of these decisions that have resulted in these actions. Like, she needs to take accountability for that. And I think she needs a firm talking to as well about that. Like, you were going to sell your baby. You can't just act out now. And you need to be more, just accountable for this decisions that she's making, for sure. I do love Adeline though. I really do. I love her as a character. I find her really interesting. I like the layers to her personality, and the decisions that she makes aren't the best ones, but it makes for good TV. So she's one of those characters that I really want to stick around, and I like that connection that she's going to have with Nick as well, because it's gonna make for, again, interesting scenes. So I'm with you. I don't feel sorry for her for where she is. I do feel empathy, like having your baby taken away. But like you said, she was willing to sell her baby at one stage. Quite a big mistake to make, that right there. And I think in her head, she's thinking, if I can get Diana back, I can wipe all this wrongdoing behind me and start afresh. That's personally what I think she's feeling. But I don't think you will take the Hexen piece completely out of her. I think because of her upbringing and the fact she's had to fight for a lot of things and prove herself time and time again, and do wrong things, seem to get attention from her mother, etc. Can't see her changing easily. That's the thing. And I do think that Renard is aware of that as well, which is why he chose to do what he's doing. But it's still rough. It's definitely still rough. But yes, thank you, Michelle, for leaving your lovely comment and for watching. It means the absolute world, and I hope you're enjoying the content furthermore as well. You're one of the OGs here, and I just really appreciate you. I always smile when I see your name in the comments as well, so thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of my videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now. Thanks, guys.